So in this video, I'll be discussing different ways in which you can get Robux. I'll be discussing both paid methods and free methods, because nowadays there's not a lot of free methods to get Robux, and even when there are, they're actually quite difficult ones, and it's usually impossible to get compared to getting paid Robux. So some of these steps are actually quite simple, and some of these methods are actually quite common as well. But the first method you can go for is getting gift cards on any website that's available in your country. This may even apply to any that's out of your country, because if you want to get the gift card, the company will have to send you the Robux code through an email. So all you will need is a credit card with some money inside, and you'll just have to pay for it, and then you'll just receive the Robux. The next way is somewhat similar, but it's not through gift card. The next method is through getting Roblox Premium, where each month you will receive 1000 Robux each month, or it can depend upon which Roblox Premium you've even gotten. Some of them award lower amount of Robux, and some of them award much higher amount of Robux. Now the next method is something that can be done by most, but sometimes it's also quite difficult to find, and it's through giveaways, giveaway streams, or just participating in tournaments. Now some of these are, this might be the hardest method, considering there might be people who are desperate to get it, so they might sweat in a tournament, and sometimes these giveaway streams, they're sometimes pretty false. The giveaways though, I would trust the most, because sometimes you'll actually have a higher chance of receiving them, but it's usually a gamble from Dino, because Dino usually decides it, and most of these come from Discord. So if you don't have a Discord account, you should make one, unless you're below the age of 13. If you're below the age of 13, then you should not make a Discord account, because then it would be considered an illegal age for you to even access Discord to begin with. Now the next method, which is a free method, is through Microsoft Rewards. Now I believe not a lot of people have heard about this, but this method is very helpful for many other people, and it can be helpful for many other people, because you can get Robux for free, but it takes a lot of time. Sometimes it can take up to 1 or 2 months depending on how you plan to do it, and most of these are just simple click and close. I've been able to get my Robux within somewhere around 2 months, and then I was able to get it for 1 month after, and now I've been able to get it for maybe under a month. Sometimes Microsoft Rewards will also give you this option to get a bonus point, or sometimes they will activate a small boost for you. But the thing is, you'll have to search on Bing, and you'll also have to install Bing on your phone and check in every single day. That means 12 AM every day. But it's a really simple method. You can do this anytime, and it's by far the most easiest one, which is the catch, because it takes a lot of time. Now depending upon the amount of Robux you want, if you want 400, you need to get up to 6,750 points. But the only catch is that when you get these points, the company takes at least 24 hours to send you the Robux gift card code. And I haven't tested how long it would take for Microsoft to send you 1000 Robux, but because the points for receiving 1000 Robux is way too much, so it would take way too long, and I don't really have that time, so I stick to just getting 400 Robux, which is the lowest one, for 6,750 points. And I have a feeling people may miss this out, because I did as well. But if you go on Bing and click the rewards menu, there is a puzzle piece which you should complete, because when you complete it in like a couple of weeks or so, you will get 1000 points each time you complete the whole entire puzzle set. Now just be aware that every time you finish the puzzle pieces, you don't have to grind for more puzzle pieces. This amount always stays the same, but the amount does increase for streak, because if you lose your streak, there's a chance that you will lose all your streak points. The highest one is 150, and you can't get above that. Now the last method, which is actually quite common in Roblox, but it's also sometimes very risky, or I would most prefer to say a gamble, is through please donate. It's all these games on Roblox where you can just have a stall and then ask people to donate you for Robux, and usually it works quite a lot of times. It's even worked for me for a couple days. But you should also try going for some of the smaller please donate games, because sometimes they'll have a higher chance of gifting you Robux. But if you want to go into Please Donate, I would recommend that you have a stall near some really popular and really stylish looking stores. But the thing is, do not beg for Robux at all, because that way then people will not want to even gift you to begin with. That's a mistake that everyone seems to make and should definitely try to avoid. However, the one I would prefer going to is Please Donate the spinner wheel, where there's a wheel that'll spin every time and it'll land on you or it'll land on someone else, and it's up to the players to decide if they want to donate to you or not. But if I were to say which game to, like which method would be the best for you, then I'd say do Microsoft Rewards. But if you feel impatient, go for Please Donate, or just simply buy a gift card on Amazon or eBay or whatever you want to call it. But like I said, you can go to Please Donate for getting some of these Robux, because they will sometimes donate to you a lot. But make sure to not set a high goal like 1000 or 100. Just ask for 10 Robux and someone will happily donate it to you, considering it's actually quite a cheap amount of Robux. Considering the amount of inflation there is nowadays, people usually struggle to get Robux. So in that case, it would be best recommended if you just go for a small amount of Robux. It'll take time, but if you do that and mix it with Microsoft Rewards, it'll actually be a pretty powerful combination, and it'll give you the Robux you need on time. And if I'm going to be honest, 400 Robux is actually a decent amount, considering that even getting 1000 Robux is pretty impossible itself. So that kind of makes it hard for anyone to even get Robux nowadays. But if you're patient, you can go ahead and get 1000 Robux. It's also, I believe, 800 Robux as well, which you can get. So if you want, you can go ahead and get that one. But overall, if I were to say, I believe that Microsoft Rewards is by far the best method for you, if you're patient at least. But yeah, anyways, that was all the ideas I had on how you could get Robux for free in Roblox, because there's no better way than this. But if you do know any other method which would be way better than whatever I'm explaining to you, then do let me know in the comments down below, so you can help others as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all next time.